Guadalupe Mountains National Park by A.J., Ben, and Mason.
The landforms. There are many landforms in the park, including the following: mountains, V-valleys, cliffs, plateaus, caves, and canyons.
There are many landforms, but what formed them? What mostly formed them is weathering and uplift. Uplift is where there were oceans that carried shells that made the materials at the top of the mountains. And weathering is where it chips away parts of the material when the water freezes and chips it away. Also, there used to be oceans that formed them too. Frost wedging also made a huge impact on forming these mountains. Frost wedging is almost the same as weathering. No.
The Guadalupe Summit. The Guadalupe Summit is one of the largest summits in the park. It is one of the historical sites in the park. The mountain is protected by the government's animals and plants. The animals and plants that live in the park are pine trees, bunnies, deer, and more animals.
Where it's located. The Guadalupe Mountains National Park is located in Del City, Texas.
Types of rocks in the park. Most of the rocks in the park are sedimentary rocks, which mean rocks that have been piled together and make one solid object. In some other parts of the park, there are metamorphic rocks too.
Reservoirs in the park. In the park, there are very few reservoirs. There are a couple rivers and lakes. There are also used to be oceans and glaciers.
Why the park needed government funding. The Guadalupe Mountains needed funding from the government because it had beautiful wildlife, and if it wasn't going to be protected, all of the wildlife would be cut down and the city would be built there. Also, the animals' habitats would be destroyed, like the bobcats, the deer, or the bunnies.
Water cycle. The water cycle in the park is connected to the Gulf of Mexico. The clouds from the ocean move into the park and then rains. The water flows out through the river in the park.
Come
Visit Guadalupe
Mountains
National Park.
Yeah!